Once you have placed your child in the prone position, be mindful that his head does not get stuck and he doesn't face difficulty in breathing. For that, what you can do is take a towel, make a roll out of it and place it under his arms. Remember, arms should be ahead of the towel or pillow. Be mindful of the feet so that they do not cross over. Place a small object or a pillow between his 2 feet to keep them in alignment. If you have some time to spend with your child, what you can do? Sit on the floor next to him, place your hands gently on his pelvis and give him a slight push downwards towards the feet as well as downwards towards the floor. You can place your second hand onto his shoulder or the scapular region and give a gentle push down, which will help him to raise his head up. Remember, you have to be very gentle. Another very important point, that head holding does not come only from the muscles of the neck. It's the neck and the shoulder muscles which work together to enable the child to hold his head. Therefore, you must place his hands forward and encourage him to take weight on his elbows and shoulders. This will help him to raise his head and look up and activate the muscles of the scapular region. You can do these activities also when you are doing functional activities with your child, such as giving him a bath or changing his or her clothes. You can place the child across your legs like this and give a gentle massage to the shoulder area, which will also help stimulate head holding. When you have placed your child in supine line, gently place both your hands on his chest and give him a massage downwards. This will help relax the chest muscle and also facilitate neck holding. You can also teach neck holding when you teach the child to roll. As the child rolls, he learns to control his head. Hold his leg gently just above the ankle and give a slight pull in the opposite direction. You may also hold gently at the knee. Remember, your pull should be very, very gentle. This will encourage the child to roll over as well as take his hand forward. Attract him with toys so that his participation will also increase during the activity. Remember, your pull has to be gentle and facilitate the child to roll. You may also repeat this activity on the opposite side. Remember, you can hold the knee. Do not pull. That is incorrect. Be very gentle and have a very gentle pull. Wait for the child to respond as you give him an opportunity to use his own muscles. The next position to teach head holding is sitting. If the child's head is falling forwards, such as this, you can place your hands below his shoulders and give him a gentle push at his scapular or shoulder region, as this. This will encourage him to look up. Remember, in this position, you must be careful of the position of the feet. They should not be crossover. When you give him this stimulation, he will be encouraged to hold his head. Give him a slight push on either side, which will further stimulate head control. You may also do the same thing by placing the child on a bolster. His feet can be straight or bent at 90 degrees. You may stimulate him as this at the scapular region so that he will raise his head. You may also encourage him to use his hands in this way so that he can reach for toys. He is learning to use his hands as well as raise his head at the same time. In floor sitting, you can make the child sit with the legs long or in cross sitting. Gently hold the arms at the elbow and give a slight push into the shoulders. You may support the back. This will encourage the child to lift their head and stimulate head control.